Alright, everyone gather around, it's story time! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan. Today, we've got a juicer for you, and we've got story time! Everyone gather around, we've got story time with BIRGI'S, the god of storytelling. And this should be a good story, because whenever you cast any spell, doesn't have to be non-creature, instant sorcerer, whatever, any spell, you're going to add 1 red mana. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end, and creatures you control boast twice. We're not running any boasting, so whatever. We'll just take the ability to add 1 mana every single time you cast a spell. That is going to be wonderful. The god of storytelling, hopefully he's got a very good story to tell us today. We can also cast it for Harnfell, Horn of Bounty. This is going to be a lot less relevant because we're just trying to storm here. We're really just trying to storm. The story is of storming, and Harnfell, Horn of Bounty is just going to exile the top 2 cards of your library by discarding cards, and then you may play those cards only for that turn. So it's not really that relevant. I guess if you already have a BIRGI'S, whatever out, you can go ahead and just use Harnfell instead of the god of storytelling. But without that out of the way, I mean, basically all we have here is we're just trying to storm as quickly as possible here. We are having Ancestral Anger. This card's really good. But honestly, I wouldn't run this card unless I could draw the card. Drawing the card on top of itself is really good because we are running enough creatures where the plus X is actually relevant. We do have Flame Channeler, we do have Kessig, Flame Breather, and the BIRGI'S herself. So that's going to be really good. We can't use it on, we can use it on Thermal Alchemist, but it has Defender, so it doesn't really work that way. But we have enough creatures that we're going to want to be using the Ancestral Anger, so that's why I decided to run it here. And then obviously the Flame Channeler here, I'm only running 2 because I think it's a little bit cloggy. It can be a little bit cloggy here. I know we got like kind of an awkward mana count here, and I know most of the time when you're running mono red, you want more 1-drops than 2-drops here. We kind of have an awkward mana source here, but the curve is fine, I believe, because the way that this deck plays is you want to just put out the God of Storytelling, get to it as fast as possible, and then just do a bunch of storming. It's not really like your typical red deck wins where you're just like 1-drop, 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 1-drop. It's kind of the same, but it's kind of not at the same time. I guess you'll kind of see it in action. But other than that, we just got Play with Fire, Shock, Spikefield Hazard. These are just very standard. We're just going to be dealing damage most of the time. The Spikefield Hazard also doubles as a Spikefield Cave land, so we can go ahead and run 16 mountains and then 2 Den of the Bugbears. So a lot of times the Den of the Bugbear, you'll need it to be untapped, so I'm only running 2 here. But that'll be 18 land, and then you also have 4 Spikefield Hazards. And I know what you're thinking, well, isn't that like not that great? Because this is going to come in tapped. Doesn't that slow us down? And the answer is not really at all, because everything this deck wants to do is storm, so it's not really tempo. You don't really want, it's not like you just play a mountain and you immediately just want to play with fire, or immediately just want to shock really quick. I mean, you can do that, but this deck wants to kind of keep the shock and keep the play with fire so that you can play it after an electrostatic blast, or use it for Thermal Alchemist and then do some more comboing with that. So it's not really this typical tempo deck. The Electrostatic Blast is this really fun card from Alchemy. It's going to deal 2 damage to any target. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, exile the top 3 cards of your library, you may play one of those cards until the end of turn. So you're going to be able to do some damage and then just dig some more. That's all we're doing. We're just pinging, damage, storming, combo. That's all we're doing here. That's really all that it is. It's just going to be very combo-y, very stormy, and that's what we're going to be doing. Kessig Flame Breather, same thing as the Thermal Alchemist, just in a different way. Every time you cast a non-creature spell, you'll just be able to deal 1 damage to each opponent. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Reckless Impulse, same thing. Just exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you'll be able to play those cards, so that's just another way to dig deeper. And then Royal Eruption, this is, I mean, usually it's at sorcery speed, which kind of sucks, but if you deal 3 damage to any target, and then if you have somehow you've got 7 mana, you can play with a kicker, but don't get your hopes up with this deck. The kicker's probably not going to come up here very often. But yeah, other than that, we've got the Flame Channeler. Again, only 2, but then when you do go into Embodiment of Flame, you can go ahead and dig a little bit more with a bunch of flame counters, remove 1, dig a little bit deeper, but yeah, other than that, this is the deck. I'm not going to waste too much of your time here. I mean, the God of Storytelling has plenty of stories to tell on her own, so without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. SK Kajal! Hey, how we doing? Welcome to story time. Settle in, it'll be great. It will be great. Let's go ahead and drop the Mountain Hero, set up for a nice little play with fire. Scry 1, sounds good to me. Let's get into the BIRGI'S quick. Still not sure it's BIRGI'S, but whatever it is, we need her very badly here. Let's go and give him a hello. We won't be mean. We'll be. Hey, sometimes you catch more bees with honey or whatever that saying is. And sometimes you just gotta be mean. Okay, we won't hit him with it. But we almost did. I'm just gonna go straight for your face. They know what the game plan is now. They're aware of what the game plan is by now. So we do have a Kessig Flame Breather. I always want to twist those F and B's around. This is pretty good here, because then we'll be able to Reckless Impulse, get some land maybe. I don't know. So Spikefield Hazard, that's kind of nice. We can get rid of this thing, but I think it's better if we just Reckless Impulse. Just try and get some land here. We'll be able to ping for 1. Bang! Oof. Fortunately, we can wait until the end of our next turn, so that's nice. I'm going to swing in here, because I don't think they want to trade. So we're down to 16 to 20 here. Playing against the Werewolves. Rockfall Veil. Oh, we got a Tovolar. They're going to swing. They are going to swing. They're going to be able to draw a card here. Alrighty, that's a little rough. Let's drop the Mountain here. And what do we want to do? Do we want Ancestral Anger here? Because we can only play these cards for this turn. So let's go for the Electrostatic Blast. I think that's pretty good here. And we just want to go for the face. I think we kind of just want... No, because the Royal Eruption can take care of Tovolar. So let's go for Electrostatic Blast. Ping for 1. Down to 13. And then we want a Royal Eruption. Do we just want to ignore the Tovolar? They can't do anything yet with the Tovolar, so I think we should just go Ancestral Anger, pop him for 1. We'll be able to use the Electrostatic Blast. Okay. Ooh, we got some more Ancestral Anger. Wow. Almost want to play the another Ancestral Anger, just so we can swing in here, but I think it's a little bit too juicy, because we can only play this on this turn, so we'll go ahead and use the Spike Field Hazard. Boom, boom, down to 10. We can't attack, and I think that's an okay turn. They're going to want to attack. Ooh, okay, so Pack Leader gets a bump here. We got Halana and Elena, the partners. Gonna go ahead and give some juicy attack power to, I'm assuming, the Pack Leader. Fortunately, they can't transform here. We're gonna give them 2 cards, but the goal here is that we're gonna be able to kill them before they kill us. So, aggro versus aggro, and hello, Birgi. Hello. Alright, everyone gather around. It's story time. Let's go. For Birgi, got a storytelling. And let's go for it. Let the storms begin. Ancestral Anger. This thing has first strike, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be able to kill it anyway. I think we should swing in here. If we can swing here with Trample, if that kills this. If they don't, I think we can kill him. That'll deal 3, that'll deal 3. Yeah, so if they let this go, they'll actually lose. And they let it go. Now we've got a shock. Well, shocking, isn't it? That'll deal 3 to that, and we'll have 1 more shock, and that's going to be lethal. You shouldn't have let it go. Oh, you made a mistake. Good game. So this next match is actually going to feature a bug on Arena. I don't know what's going on, but with Jadar, at the beginning of your end step, you control no creatures with decay. You're going to create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. I don't know what is going on, but it's actually going to double the amount of decayed zombies you make. It's going to like create one and then double. I don't know what was going on here, but you'll actually see it. You'll see like just the genuine confusion on my face. You'll go, it's quite a treat. Just I have no idea, and I'm super lost. So make sure you enjoy this, because this is quite a funny bug. ND Irish guy, and if I know anything about anything, I know it stands for Notre Dame. So go Fighting Irish, I suppose. I've actually been to the stadium, so that's cool. Well, Notre Dame Irish guy, we're gonna keep this. I hope you're a better fighter than Notre Dame, because they're not doing so hot, are they? I'm gonna play this tapped here. I said this in the intro. This deck doesn't really, it's not that important that we go tempo, so I'm not overly concerned about just hitting face right away, because we want to get out this Flame Breather here, and then we'll be able to Storm, because now you get extra damage off these things. So I like the way this deck plays. It's a little bit typical red deck wins is like just play what you got, you know, and just swing out. And the deck kind of plays itself. But this one, you want to be a little bit more careful. So we've got no land here. That's not good. So what we're going to do is go ahead and dig with the Reckless Impulse. We'll tap him for 1 with the Flame Breather here. Bang! And hopefully get a land. We don't get a land. How sad is that? That is it's aggravating. That's aggravating, all right. So, okay, we do get our land source now. That's nice. That's a lot better here. And I think we're just going to go right for the god themselves. Hopefully I don't see an overcharged Amalgam. And flip the switch so they go ahead and create more. Oh boy. At least the good news is we do have more land to play, I guess. We're just trying to stay positive while we stare down this board of friggin' disgusting little zombies. Yep. What? Why did they create 5? Hold on. Am I on crack? Why? I don't understand. Why did they just create like a billion zombies? What just happened? Why did they just create 5? I'm so lost here. Okay, I mean, we're gonna try to weather the storm. I mean, I don't know if I'm just stupid. I mean, I am stupid, but like, how stupid? This is crazy. Why is there this many? What? How did they create 5 with this one Jadar? Right, but that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try. I don't know what's happening. Beginning of your end step. I can't put this in the cut. Why is there 12 though? I don't understand. Azure Orange. Kind of reminds me of Agent Orange. Opponent goes first. I swear to you, we are on the draw about every play here. Good lord. Toss us a bone. Good Shambling Ghast here. I'm gonna play. Because we definitely have enough. We got enough land here. We don't need the Spike Field Hazard for the land. We're gonna go and get rid of that. No treasure for you. No treasure or deadly disputes for you. Sorry about you. They're gonna shock themselves in and go with an Eye Twitch. Oh, 2 Eye Twitches to make. Excuse me, that makes 2 Eye Twitches. I'm gonna drop the Full Metal Alchemist. Pretty good anime. I have my quirks about it. Full Metal Alchemist was good. I just wish I wish they could combine the ending of the first one with like the meat and potatoes of Brotherhood. But because there were some things, especially with the homunculi or whatever, that were a little bit. I think the way that they were developed in the original were better, and the ending was better. But you know, Brotherhood did some cool things too. I'll stop blabbing about that stuff now. We'll go ahead and drop the Flame Breather. Yep. Let's go for Flame Breather here. Thermal Alchemist no longer has Summoning Sickness, so we can go ahead and do some pingage on their turn. Sounds good to me. And they're just gonna go and swing in. All right, I think I'm gonna beat you to the punch. So I'd be careful here. We're gonna play with fire on your head. Let's see what they got here. Curse-bound Witch. Okay, so mono black. We're gonna go and play with fire here. And yep, do that. First of all, I want to activate the ability, pop him, take him down to 16. Woo! That's a lot of damage. We don't need another one. We already have 2 electrostatic blasts, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. And hit you one last time with the Full Metal Alchemist. Now we're sitting with some Ancestral Anger. Oh, we got some Ancestral Anger in us, don't we? Don't we? I'm gonna go ahead and just use Electrostatic Blast. Should I just go for this, or do I want to do this? But that gives us Trample. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this Sorcery Speaks. I kind of want to dig here a little bit for maybe one more land. So let's go ahead and do Electrostatic Blast on their head. This will get put on the stack. We use the Full Metal Alchemist of Zapping for 1. Flame Breather also zaps for 1. And then we'll use Ancestral Anger on the Flame Breather. This will all go on the stack again. Full Metal Alchemist, pops you for 1. Now what we're looking for here is just land. So we get Den of the Bugbear. That's gonna be what we play here. Those will go away. And we'll swing in with the Flame Breather. I'm assuming they'll actually use the Curse-bound Witch. That's fine with me. You can draft a card. I don't know if it'll save you. So we have to draft a card with the Curse-bound Witch. Was this the best move? I don't know. I mean, now we can still swing. Now if they want to swing, we can still swing on the ground. Maybe we should have just let that go. I'm not really sure. I don't know. That'll be close. We'll go and pass turn for now. Full Metal Alchemist, so we do give them a blood token. I guess that's probably not the best move. I guess we could call that it's a mild misplay, but I guess it is a misplay nonetheless. And they're gonna pass. Well, they're not gonna pass. They are gonna swing. Why would they swing here? That makes no sense. They'll take us down to 10, but they're gonna be sitting at 6. Oh, okay, so they got another Bloodcaster. Okay, let's go ahead and use Thermal Alchemist. And I think that's gonna be game. No, we could get Q and drop a Birgi, but I don't think we can do that, right? No, we actually can't. Let's go ahead and tap this down to 4. I just want to see if we're gonna win no matter what. I just want to see if we can use the Birgi. Yeah, we actually can. All right, we're gonna, since it's for the content, we'll go ahead and do it. We'll do it the fancy way. We'll go ahead and shock ya. Put this on the stack. And we'll go ahead and do this one last for the lethal here. There we go. There we go. Good game. Manzo88, hello. Welcome to Storytime. I was worried that you weren't going to show up, but whew, here you are. Here you are. Welcome to Storytime. Hopefully we got a good story for you. Did I see a mulligan here? That's not good, is it? I don't think so. We do have the god themselves, the Thermal Alchemist, Flame Breather, and a Shock to start off here. Pretty solid hand. Oh, okay, we're going against green-white. I hope they don't have a whole lot of life gain here, because that will be problematic. That's easily our worst matchup by far. Get out of here, but this bad, man. Good lord. Oswald Fiddlebender. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen this card in a hot minute. Sacrifice an artifact, search your library for an artifact +1. Oh, okay, so it pretty much does the Pyre of Heroes, but with artifacts on a creature body. Alright, interesting, interesting. Go ahead and play this. And there's always the question, do you want to go Alchemist or do you want to go Flame Breather? Because they can wall us, I'll just go with Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. There's plenty of metal there, so this is the Full Metal Alchemist as far as I'm concerned. Okay, here we go. Are you going to use Magical Tinkering with the Celestis? They can do it, because they can tap this for 1 mana and use it. I've never seen a deck like this. I don't know if I just haven't been playing enough, which I haven't been playing quite a bit. And they find the key to the archive. That's really good. I had a funny feeling. Had a funny feeling it was coming. Maybe I should have done something. Maybe I should have done something to this Fiddlebender early. Alright. I don't know. I think you probably should have wanted that. I'm gonna attempt to do the Storm here. Alright, let's go for Birgi. I still don't know if it's Birgi or Birgi, but, you know, hey. Let's drop the god of storytelling. Hopefully they don't have another sweeper, because that kind of would have put a dampen in our day. So from here on out, the way this deck wants to play is we just want to Storm. And we'll be able to Storm pretty well. Alright, so it's another Celestis. Okay, I mean, they can do a Fiddlebender again. But what are they going to get? They get another 4-drop. I think that their best move here would just be getting another key to the archive. Yeah, that's fine. Are you going to get another archive? That is good. That's really good. Into the battlefield, they're going to draft another card. And we know. If you don't know what's in this draft, if you don't know what's in the spellbook, just know that it's good. Take a gander of it. Give it a Google search, because it's very, very good here. Alright, so now we can actually do, I mean, some things. We don't have a way to actually Storm the bat, like, yeah. We don't have a ton to play here. So, not great. We're going to obviously have enough mana, but not the best thing here. We'll go ahead and do that. I guess we'll just go ahead and use a Shock here. Do what we can. Yep. We'll go ahead and get some ping damage here. I should probably just wait to do that. We'll do that. Down to 12. We can go Spikefield Hazard. But I guess we'll just wait. Yeah, we'll just wait. I guess we'll just wait and see what they want to do with these crazy things they've... Oh my gosh, an Approach of the Second Sun. Otherwise, you gain 7 life. 7 life, and if they cast it again, they just win the game outright. Oh my gosh, it's nuts. Hopefully they don't have another one of those. If they don't, they can just do this at instant speeds, though. This Oswald Fiddlebender, so that's really interesting. Let's go ahead and use Spikefield Hazard here. Yep. Tap the Alchemist, the Full Metal Alchemist. We're gonna need some help here. We gotta draw something cool. One more time, Full Metal. My turn, and we get... Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. We're gonna swing with both here. We're running 18 lands in this deck, and we just get flooded. That is wild. I mean, fortunately, we do get spared here, I guess. But, yeah, I guess it's nighttime. We had no choice, but it doesn't really affect anything. They say good game. Do you have the second sun again? Oh my god, good game. What the heck is that? Nabe0141, welcome to story time. Let's go and see what we got here. We got some blasts, we got some BIRGI'S. We can work with this. Oh, yes, we can work with this. We'll go and play this for tax. Let's see what we can get going here. Ooh, got a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Okay, not bad, not bad. We'll go ahead and play the Thermal Alchemist. Go ahead and get some taps going once it gets unsickened from its summoning sickness. Bloodtooth Harvester. This card's pretty good. It creates a blood token, and it's already a 3-2. And being a 3-2, I mean, it's already pretty freaking good. I didn't even see this Den of the Bugbear here. Gosh dang, I didn't see that Den of the Bugbear. It sounds really snobby to say this, but I'm actually running on a super ultra wide. So, like, the card on the very left here, right here, I want to see if I can almost do it. I can't really do it. You can pretty much, it cuts off, like, right here. Really a bad excuse. Really a terrible excuse. Wait, what? Oh, twice. Okay, yeah, so let's get rid of it. But yeah, anyway, that was a really bad excuse to not play the Den of the Bugbear. I should really be more on top of that. Let's go and ping him for one here. What do I want to do here? Let's see here. Spikefield Hazard. We can get rid of this. They wouldn't create a blood token that way. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to use the blast anyway, because I would rather wait for we can storm. That way we can play the Den of the Bugbear to kind of correct our mistake. We'll get rid of you. We'll play Den of the Bugbear. And again, I'm not going to play the Electrostatic Blast, because I want to wait so that we can really utilize the effects. Otherwise, we're just using it for 2 damage. And that sucks. That's terrible. It's worse than a Lightning Strike. So, yeah. All is well with the Den of the Bugbear. Gosh, it's really, like I said, it really is hard to see on the far left and the far right when you have a big hand like that. I just thought it was a mountain. Let's see what you got here. We'll give him the friendly hello. The blood token. Go ahead and discard something. Alrighty. Alrighty. We'll pass turn. But you got Haunted Ridge and... Oh, jeez, what the heck? Alright, at the beginning of your end step, create a 1-1. Then if you control exactly 13 permanents, you may sacrifice, deal 7 damage. Holy moly, okay. That's interesting. We'll go ahead and pop you for 1 here. And we're going to wait to play the Electrostatic Blast. Yeah, that's definitely what we're going to do here. Let's play the Electrostatic Blast right now. Straight on ya. We'll use the Alchemist. Tap 1 here. We'll take it down to 14. We'll use the Shock. Yep, that's fine with me. And, yep. This will go on the stack before we do that. Tap you for 1 more. Let's see what we get here. Ooh, a Reckless Impulse. I like the Reckless Impulse a lot. That'll give some more cards to play with. Before we do that, make sure you tap. Make sure you pop them right on the head there. And these will actually be there next turn, too. The Thermal Alchemist will actually sit here next turn. So the Shock and the BIRGI'S God of Storytelling will actually be, yeah, we'll be able to go next turn. Pretty good. When you use the Electrostatic Blast, it has to be this turn that you play the cards. And then with Impulse, it's until the end of your next turn. So that's pretty nice. Well, they're an Epicure. Alright, so they're trying to get, what, 13 permanents here? Or 4, what is this, 14? I don't think you're going to do it that way. Especially if you get rid of something here. What, are you looking to draw 2 cards? Okay. Go down to 8. Alright, got a mountain here. Pass. Create a 1-1. Yeah, okay. So, okay, I just want to make sure the creatures don't stack or something. We'll drop that. Let's see here. Definitely just going to go the mountain here. Let's do BIRGI'S. Let's get some storm going. We'll go Electrostatic Blast to your head. We'll get another mana back with the God of Storytelling. We'll go use Thermal Alchemist. We'll hit you there. We'll use Shock. We'll hit you 1 more time. But before we do that, let's put Thermal Alchemist on the stack, of course. Bam. We'll ping it for 1 more. Let's see what we get. Something good. Royal Eruption. And that's going to be it. We have enough for this anyway. But, yeah, that's going to be enough. Do we want to do the Royal Eruption? Okay, it doesn't really matter. We'll go full Metal Alchemist. And that's going to be a good game. So we're back here at the hideout with the post-game wrap. And I definitely just want to come right out of the gate and say that this deck... it underperformed quite considerably. I'm not going to lie to you. It has pretty much no shot versus white-blue control. I mean, just literally no shot. And has no shot versus clerics either. So those make up a very big part of the meta, unfortunately. If you play against mono black sacrifice or something like werewolves or mono green or something, you definitely have a shot. No doubt about that. But like I said, the minute you play against clerics or blue-white control, especially once they have Teferi or Revitalize, like once they just start gaining life, obviously we know what clerics do. Clerics just gain life and life and life. You pretty much have no shot. The second you play against them, you might as well just concede. I'm serious. It's pretty bad. Like, especially if you go second, you have to concede. You have literally no chance at winning. I'm not going to sell you false hopes on this deck. I thought it'd be pretty fun to make a content about this, but let's be straight up with this. This is content only. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not try this at home. Do not try this into arena or ranked. I lost. I think I was like a late diamond 2 or something, about to go into diamond 1, and I went all the way back down to diamond 4 playing this deck, because I think that the win rate was like 20%. So yeah, so I don't know if you want to tinker with it. Again, I know we're probably running too many 2-drops, probably not enough 1-drops, but again, the way this deck plays is you're not really wanting to play like tempo, like turn 1 just go, oh, shock really quick, turn 2, you know, shock and play with fire or play a creature or whatever. I don't know, maybe it's missing some sort of creature in turn 1. I mean, so we're trying to be really constructive here, because usually I just say, oh yeah, it's pretty good, but this deck definitely needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of work. I wanted to really use the Electrostatic Blast, and really, you know, but the problem with this is it needs an instant or sorcery spell, so we can't really run a ton of creatures. So I really want to run maybe a little bit more 1-drops, because BIRGI'S can do any spell. It doesn't have to be instant or sorcery, but because we're doing Electrostatic Blast, you have to be a little bit more sorcery and instant heavy, so... Yeah, this is the deck here. Like I said, it's just not good enough to play the meta. It's just simply not. Do not take this into ranked. You will get crushed and you'll get aggravated. I think I lost about 7 years off my life expectancy playing this deck in Diamond ranked. And again, I'm not even Mythic. I'm just Diamond, and this was really aggravating because I think again my win rate was like 20% or something. So that's all I got for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed the storytelling of BIRGI'S, God of Storytelling. She's a very good storyteller. Unfortunately, the story ends with us losing a lot and being frustrated. And yeah, the games you do win, they're really fun, but the games you lose are just really. You just know you lost by turn 4. They're actually really sad and depressing. But yeah, go ahead and leave me a like here. This deck was awful to play with, not gonna lie to you, especially in ranked. So go ahead and give me a like here. The button looks just like this. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, tell me how ugly I am, tell me whatever you want to do, and I hope you enjoyed the story, because I don't know if the story will ever be told again. ManaMan, out.